Hey guys, it's Ash. Welcome back to another video. Guys, today we're going to be ranking the top 10 brawlers in the current meta from the latest stats and pro feedback, as well as from my personal experience. Just yesterday, I pushed from bronze to masters in just about 4 hours, and I did it with a 93% win rate, all with random teammates. So let's start with number 10. We have Sandy. He's one of the best control brawlers in the game, especially on maps with lots of walls or bushes. Being a mid-range brawler, he struggles in open area maps. However, he's one of the best picks for all gem grab and all brawl ball maps, as well as a very decent pick on hot zone. My favorite maps to play him on are Double Swoosh, Undermine, Sneaky Fields, and Center Stage. So if you ever get that opportunity to play him or pick him in these maps, always do so even with your first pick. He has one of the deadliest hypercharges, which not only mutes enemies for a bit, but also speeds up you and your entire team inside the sandstorm, which gives your team an amazing advantage with both invisibility and speed. Next, at number 9, we have Chester. He's one of the best brawlers that's good at almost everything, guys. Amazing damage, very decent health, nice speed, insane close range damage that makes him a great counter to tanks and assassins. You can make him work almost everywhere. This makes him one of the best brawlers to max out right now. For his build, make sure you're running speed gear and damage gear with his first star power. Single Bellomania, which is an absolutely deadly star power after its latest rework. As for his gadget, I prefer Candy Beans, which often come in handy a lot with its nice random buff to your speed, damage, reload, or healing. At number 8, we have Frank. Ever since his rework and new hypercharge, he has quickly become one of the best tanks in the entire game. He's a monster on all maps with lots of walls or bushes, especially on Brawl Ball maps. He recently got nerfs to his Sponge Star power and Irresistible Attraction gadget, but he's still a complete beast with active noise cancellation gadget, which kind of makes him uncounterable. I really recommend this gadget as well as the Power Grab Star Power that boosts your damage by a whopping 50% for 12 seconds after you get a kill. And make sure you're always running the health gear on your Frank, since he has one of the highest health in the game. The health gear will allow you to heal back very quickly. Next, at number 7, we have Rico. Rico is so good right now, guys. Ever since he just recently got his hypercharge, he's been a monster on all maps with lots of walls. He's so good, so versatile. He's great on so many ranked mode maps. He's actually one of the most played brawlers right now in ranked mode. He's so dominant on maps like Hard Rock Mine, lots of heist maps like Hot Potato. He's dominant on pretty much every Brawl Ball map, such as Center Stage, Penalty Kick. He's just so hard to deal with because his shots bounce everywhere, and then he does a ton of damage along with his multi-ball gadget, which also does a ton of damage up close, which makes it super hard for assassins and tanks to counter him. Now at number 6, we have Surge, who just recently got a hypercharge. It's super strong, guys, especially considering you don't need to use your super to get the benefit of his hypercharge, as it affects your basic attack, making him super difficult to deal with when he's at stage 3 with the hypercharge, insanely hard to dodge, and then it also extends his range. He has greater range with it. Now Surge is one of the best brawlers in the entire game because he's one of the best counters to common assassins and tanks, and on top of that, he's super versatile. Once you get him to stage 2 or 3, you get extended range. So Surge becomes good at pretty much everything with his range, speed boost of course after you upgrade, and then of course he's got access to hypercharge now, ability to counter pretty much everything it seems. Next, at number 5, we have Meg. Now, Meg used to be even better, but recently she got a small nerf. She got about a 10% nerf to her damage output, so she's not as overpowered anymore, but she is still super strong because of her high health. She does insanely high damage up close, and then she has 2 forms on top of that. So even if you take down her big form, her tank form, and she comes back in her small form, and then she can quickly revert back to her big form if you let her, if you don't take her out on time, making her super difficult to deal with. She's the best brawler on hot zone as well as control maps, especially on gem grab for control, and then of course brawl ball, where there are so many common assassins and tanks. She's so good at countering them, and she's even very good at dealing with snipers because of her high health and double form. She's super good against long range brawlers too, so she's super versatile, super strong, and I think she's gonna be broken once she gets a hypercharge if they don't nerf her anytime soon. Next, at number 4, we have Clancy. Now, Clancy used to be even better, but he's still a monster even after his recent nerfs. They nerfed his supercharge rate. It takes a little longer to upgrade. And not just that, they also nerfed his stage 3 super damage. So it doesn't deal as much damage, but it's still so much damage to even one-shot Frank still up close. He's absolutely a monster. He's like Surge, kinda. He's super good against tanks and assassins. And then once you upgraded him, he's so good because then you have increased speed and double the damage from long distance. So he's just so difficult to deal with in this meta, especially since he dies. If you die with them, you still have his upgrade. So if you die at stage 3, you're still at stage 3, where for Surge, if you die at stage 3, you revert back to the first stage, of course. Now, at number 3, we have Daryl. He's one of my favorite brawlers to play with in ranked mode. I've carried so many times with him. He's one of the best carry brawlers, guys. He's so broken because of his 2 supercharges. Now, because you have 2 super uses, that also means you get double your shield from your star power, and you also get double knockback opportunities. You get extended range with that super, so it's harder for you to miss. He's just so powerful right now to deal with. The best tank assassin hybrid in the game, guys. I'm telling you, I've carried so many games with him. So make sure to play Daryl, especially as last pick if you can ban Gale. And speaking of Gale, we have him at number 2. Guys, recently they nerfed Gale's bug, which his super deal double damage. But to make up for the fix, they buffed his super by 50% more damage, which is ridiculous. So even though they fixed the bug, they still empowered him. And on top of that, obviously he just got a hypercharge. So he's so difficult to deal with because his super goes through walls, deals so much damage. And on top of that, with his hypercharge, he's just absolutely impossible to deal with if you're an assassin like Mortis, or even if you're a tank. Most tanks get destroyed by Gale. He's so hard to deal with, and then he has great range. He has a slowing down, freezing snow star power. He has another star power blustery bro that stuns you. It's crazy. And for our number 1 best brawler in the game, we can't forget about the newest brawler, Mo. Mo is so broken, guys. The ability to get your super, go underground, deal an insane amount of damage in a hurry. Just check out a lot of this. Right here, I've got a bunch of pro tips for you guys on how to master Mo if you haven't done so yet. You can use your super, and the moment you use your super, you get your super back, guys. You replenish that super, and if you use that super, you deal additional damage, and then when you revert back to his normal form, you get all your ammo back after using his super. So you can infinitely use this method to deal an insane amount of damage. You can melt so many brawlers, dealing about 10,000 damage instantly, making him the most powerful brawler in the entire game. So there you guys have it, guys. The top 10 brawlers right now in the game. A lot of these brawlers I really recommend maxing out. Now, a lot of the top 5 brawlers I think are most likely to get nerfed, such as Mo. Clancy might get another nerf. Gale most likely will get a nerf. Meg will probably get another nerf as well. Daryl might get a nerf. That's what I'm predicting. So if you want to steer more towards a safe side, I would say max out Surge Rico, Frank, Chester, and Sandy. Those are a lot safer brawlers to max out right now. So if you guys enjoyed the video, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so for more amazing Brawl Stars content. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.